Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm XGodz, and today I'm going to show you how to completely build and upgrade the lightning staff in Origins for Zombie Chronicles. So the first thing we're going to be building here is the Gramophone. The first spawn point for the disc is located right there, right next to the excavation site sign. After that, the second spawn point is in the wheelbarrow. If it wasn't in your first spawn point, that is the disc itself. And then the third and final spawn point for this disc is going to be downstairs right next to the church on this drop down right here. We need the Gramophone to get into the excavation site, so that's why I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I'm sure you guys know how to do this already, but the second thing we're going to be needing for the Gramophone is downstairs in the excavation site that is located right here. It's always right there. That's the Gramophone piece itself. I'd place it on the table to open up the excavation site and then recommend picking it back up again so that you have it in your inventory for later on when we need it for the staff itself. So after you have the Gramophone built, head to no man's land, and we're going to be going over towards the jug area. What we're going to be looking for here is the lightning staff, the disc piece. This is the first spawn point, and this is where mine was. It is a purple disc. Hold square to pick it up. If it's not there, there's two more spawn points. The second spawn point is located on this table right next to Wonder Fizz, and if it is not there, there is one final spawn point heading downstairs right here down this pathway, and it is going to be located on a back table all the way back here right next to where you would go into the crazy place. It spawns right back here on these tables right there. After you have the disc, we're going to be moving on to these staff pieces themselves. So what you're going to need to do now is ride the tank from the church. There is a little walkway that we're going to have to jump off of the tank and land on top of. It can be a little bit difficult, but if you time it right, you should be able to land on this. You can also hop up on the little tank rail right here. And what you're going to need to do is jump to the right onto this little wooden platform and head down the stairs. Don't jump off yet. There's going to be the staff piece right here. Hold square to pick it up. And then the tank will stop at the tank station. You're going to have to wait for it to refuel and then ride it again. There's going to be two pieces that we're going to be grabbing from the second tank ride. And the first one is located right here. Jump to the left and there will be the tank piece for the staff. And then we're going to need to jump down again and get back on the tank as fast as possible. If you mess that up, it's fine. You don't have to get back on it, but you can get this in one go. If you don't get back on the tank quick enough, you're going to have to ride the tank around the entire map again until it's at the tank station. Take it again, and at the very end of the tank ride is where you're going to be needing to jump off. The lightning staff piece is going to be right here in the back of the church. That will be all three pieces for the lightning staff. Now, all we need to do is go to the stamina area of the map located right over here, head downstairs, and you guys will see on the top it says lightning. This is where we need to go to get the lightning element for the final piece of the staff. Head downstairs and go into the crazy place. You do have to go in through that door no matter what, or you will not be able to get this piece. So make sure you go in through that door and then head on over to this little pillar right here, and that will be where you pick up the element itself. After you have all of these pieces, if you go to the excavation site where we opened with the Gramophone earlier, you will be able to walk on over to the perma statues, and on the purple one, it will say hold square to craft lightning staff. After you do this, we will be working on the upgrade. So build that, and then you will need to pick it up so we can work on the upgrade itself. After you have the lightning staff, head back to the crazy place, and you don't have to go in through the purple one, but if you go in there, you'll be right next to where we will need to be. You'll notice on the back wall these triangles. Don't worry about anything on the top. The top row is completely useless. Only look at the bottom row, and I numbered everything for you guys here. You have to type in a combination with the lightning staff. The combination is going to be on the top right, 1, 3, 6, and then 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6. So they go in numerical order. The bottom row is all numerical, so the first thing we need to be typing in is 1, 3, 6. It's going to be the first one, and then you skip over to 3, and then you skip over to 6. Very easy, and then give it a second and it will enter that combination. We got 1, 3, 6 entered. Now we're going to have to enter 3, 5, 7. So again, only the bottoms, don't count anything on the top. They go in numerical order, so just shoot the third one, the fifth, and then the seventh. Give it a second and that one will enter, and then finally we're going to have to enter 2, 4, 6. Only on the bottom row, don't focus anything on the top. So once you have 2, 4, 6 entered, you will hear an audio cue signifying that we completed this, and we will be able to move on to the next step in this Easter egg. So head on out of the crazy place, pick up the Gramophone again, and from here, if you did enter through stamina, we will be right where you need to be for the next start of the step. If you're not there, just head to stamina, and on the back wall, you guys will notice a little sparking generator here. What you need to do is hold square until it stops sparking, or just match it how I do. They always are the same. That one has to be facing downwards. If you match exactly how I do, they will stop sparking, or you can just hold square till it stops. So just make sure that they're not sparking, and you will have to go in order for all of these. The next one is going to be in the church downstairs right there. Hold square until you move it till it stops sparking. The third one is upstairs in the church right here. Again, hold square on it, and then as soon as you position it in the right direction, it will stop sparking. The fourth spawn point is going to be located right next to Jug on the back side of the wall right here, right above where we went downstairs for one of the purple spawn points earlier for the disc. Hold square on it, turn it, and then it'll stop sparking. The next one is going to be at the spawn. It is located to the left if you walk in from generator 2, and then next is going to be inside of the tank station on the back wall right over here. After you get this one, we will only need one more to go. The last and final little generator is going to be at the excavation site. Now I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a longer run through here so you guys know exactly where this one's at. It is on the back side of the excavation site next to where you would enter in through the church right here. Hold square, it'll stop sparking. You'll get audio cue knowing that you have completed this. And then from here you can head down into the excavation site to finish this part of the upgrade. You'll notice a purple ball will come flying down into the excavation site. Follow it down here, and then once you are down, there are going to be a bunch of pillars on the wall and then levers that we're going to need to press. So those are the back pillars, and you guys will notice if you hold square on this lever, it will move one of them. What we need to do is switch all 4 of them to purple. I'll show you guys all the spawn points for the levers. There are 2 of them right here. Hold square. If it's already on purple, you don't have to mess with it. But if you hold square, it will move that pillar, and then you just have to match up to purple. Drop down right here on the upstairs area, and that will get us to the 3rd lever. And then once you have that one on purple, drop back down again, and then from here you're gonna need to go right where we just were. It's instead of dropping down, you're gonna jump across. This is where we just dropped down to get the 3rd one, and then the 4th one is going to be across, and then you drop down once you're over the little gap there. Switch them all towards purple, and then head down here, and there will be a purple orb. Shoot it with your staff, and it will launch up into the pillars. Now we'll be able to move on to the final step for the lightning staff. Head back to this crazy place and place the lightning staff in the pillar right here. Make sure you have some ammo because you will need to kill about 10 to 15 zombies, and it will take your staff away, so you will lose 1 weapon. Just kill zombies next to the staff and you will get a little cue on your screen saying this is complete. Once it's complete, you will be able to pick it up, and congratulations, you have completed the lightning staff and upgraded it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will have all of the other staffs on this channel very soon. All the ones that I have uploaded so far will be in the description if you guys want to check those out. And until next time, I'll see you guys later with some more Zombie Chronicles videos. Peace.